Hey guys, it's Mike Turner again. I'm back with another tutorial video for Disco lighting software. Today we're going to touch base a little bit on, now that we've got our fixtures patched, we're going to create a sequence. Sometimes people call that a scene or a show. So I'm going to show you how to create that, and then I'm also going to show you how to use the various buttons and how to crossfade and just kind of create little mini shows. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing, and when you're creating a sequence, this is all done through the programming mode. So over here you will see my lights. I have my 4 SlimPar 56, and then I have the 2 Intimidator Spot intelligent moving heads. What I just did right now is just I moved them so that they would look a little bit more like they are on the stage. So one thing that we can do, we can either select individual fixtures like this, or I can highlight more than one at the same time. So you would highlight more than one fixture at the same time by simply selecting Shift and holding it down. So now I would be working with all 4 of my SlimPar 56. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the faders button over here. The reason why I did that is you'll see on this particular fixture, channel number 7 is the actual dimmer. One thing you're going to see me do very, very, very often is you will see me click clear all, and then you'll see me initialize after selecting the fixtures. So clear all is something you do that just says, okay, I'm no longer talking to anything else, I want to start clean. So you hit clear all, clear all, clear all, clear all. Okay, and then I'm going to select the fixtures that I want to talk to, which is all 4 of the SlimPars. Then the next thing you do is you click on initialize. What this does is several things. On these particular fixtures, it actually just brought the dimmer up to 100%, so that any changes I make to color or flash rate or any of those things will actually be visible in real life. If you're using a fixture that has a shutter or something like that, so for instance I'll select the Intimidators, if you'll notice, I believe it's here is my shutter, and then over here is my gobo, and then I have a dimmer in here somewhere. I believe the dimmer is right here. So watch what happens when I hit initialize. It brought my dimmer to 100%. My gobo is open, and you'll see here that my pan and tilt are set at 50%, which basically means the light would be pointing straight down or straight up. So anyhow, so that's how that works. So again, I'm going to hit clear all because I'm going to create a scene with the SlimPar 56. I'm going to select all 4. I'm going to initialize. And then I like to go over here and use the colors. So I want this to be green. And so my lights would be green in real life. And I'm actually going to show you the 3D visualizer so you'll see. The 3D visualizer is located here. And there you are. You will see my lights are green. If I wanted blue, you'll see they are blue. If I wanted red, so on and so forth. But this particular show I'm going to save as green. I'm going to minimize this. And then you go down here to Save Changes as Button. This button will pop up. What this is essentially doing is giving you some options to save this scene so that you could recall it at another time. So if you want to have a crossfade in, which is very, very nice, that means when you select the button, it will fade in, and then when you deselect it, it will fade out. I think this is very helpful in making looks look very professional. So I'm going to actually select this, and then I'm going to give it a 1 second fade in and a 1 second fade out, and I'm going to call this green. Okay. Now this automatically takes us to our playback screen. Here is my new green button. I'm going to bring back the visualizer here, right there. So go ahead, let me start kind of from anew here. So you will see that if I select this button, it actually fades in. It takes a full second to fade in, and when I deselect it, it takes a full second to fade out. To show you how this works, I'm going to go ahead and create another scene using the same fixtures. So again, clear all. Then I'm going to select the same fixtures, initialize. I'm going to make them blue. Now I'm saving this as a scene. I'm putting in the 1 second fade in. Actually, it remembers that. And then I'm going to put the 1 second fade out and call this blue. And my button is down here. So I'll kind of show you how this looks. So let's get that visualizer back up here. So if I press this, my green comes on. If I press this, it fades into blue. I press this again, fades back into green. Press this, fades back into, or it fades back out. So if you also notice on the buttons here, this says release, this says stack. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my green. If I click stack, what's actually happening is they're turning into cyan, which is equal parts green and equal parts blue. So anyhow, that's how that is done. I'm sure you're going to have some questions. Feel free to send me an email if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll go from there. Have a good day, guys. Bye.